I'm Beck Breitling, Riding Warehouse sponsored rider, 5-star event rider, and I'm an ICP level 4 instructor. I'm here to teach you guys and tell you guys a little bit about how to improve your seat and your position when you're riding on the flat and preparing to jump fences. One of my favorite exercises as I'm preparing to jump my horse is really now in the canter work. We're going to work just on our position, being able to change your position in and out of the saddle without the balance and the relaxation of the horse changing. So as I'm cantering around, I've warmed my horse up, I'm working on that sort of jumping canter. So now I'm going to start going into my jump position, my 2-point position, and allowing the horse to not change that relaxation. Does the frame stay the same? Then lowering my seat back into the saddle, following the canter for a number of strides, maybe 4 to 5, and then asking the horse to stay in that same balance. Again, standing up and just alternating between the standing and sitting position and ensuring that I feel that the horse is listening, obedient, and not changing the bend through the exercise. Then I know my seat is not influencing the horse in a negative way as I go to start my jumping. So when I talk about going into the 2-point position, I'm thinking about my feet being underneath me and my heels, my ankles being in line with my hips. I really want to focus on my upper body, not getting ahead of the horse. This is what I would consider my gallop position or my jumping position. Potentially, it could be considered my jumping position over a fence as well. Really focusing on the shoulders not leading, right? So the balance stays in your feet. Again, when you lower yourself to the saddle, using your core, but especially your leg, to make sure that you don't lower yourself to the saddle too quickly. Now, the biggest thing is not landing on their back. It's showing that control to be able to stand up and then hold that position, then lower yourself back down. Quite similar to one of my first exercises when we first got on the horse, and we did that even just in a standing position. So now we're trying to encourage the horse to stay in a really good balance while we change our position. One of the biggest problems that we see as riders is trying to keep our lower leg underneath us. Obviously in jumping, our lower leg is our seat belt up there. So we have to ensure, can we monitor our leg, our lower leg position? Does it shoot forward? Does it fly back when we go to stand in the saddle? Are we relying on our seat too much? And then when we go to stand, are we then losing that base of support? And then how much we have to move our leg to find our base of support. And if you feel like you have to move your leg a lot, then this is a really good exercise to actually work on so that you feel your leg can stay in that one position through the sitting and standing. When I'm starting this exercise out, I tend to want to maybe just sort of wait 4 strides up standing, then allow myself to sit for 4 to 5 strides, then stand again for 4 to 5 strides. Again, not limiting yourself to make it too easy, but not making it so difficult that you can't actually finish the exercise or you compromise the quality of the exercise. Again, it's always quality over quantity in these situations. So when you feel yourself really struggling, allow yourself just to lower back down, take a moment, then go back into your 2-point position. You're now ready to start jumping in a great position. Stay tuned for more of my videos. You can find them at the blog at ridingwarehouse.com.